Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Napoleon, and today we are back with another Enlisted video, and today we have a new thing to talk about, and that is the infantry mode. For those who don't know, I was sick a few days ago, so that explains the week of which I did not upload a single video because my voice was in pain, and actively in pain, so that was unfortunate for me. But that said, we are back, and we have to talk about the new War Thunder leaks. Yes, you heard me correct. The latest War Thunder leaks includes infantry. For those who don't know, a lot of people in the Enlisted player base are already feeling the pain. And when I mean feeling the pain, they're feeling the pain of which, what do we do if Enlisted fails? And that is a question I've just been asked. I'm gonna be asked again and again. This was asked when I was sick, this was asked before I was sick, and as a matter of fact, this is asked right now, about 2 hours ago. So that is a question in which I think I have to answer no matter what as an Enlisted content creator. But we do have to look over the War Thunder leaks before we even talk about the Enlisted. For starters, War Thunder is going to be getting a lot of leaks regarding weapons, such as the AK-12, the AK-47, and the list just goes on. There's just a lot of leaks for infantry, and to be exact, we even have the attachment for those weapons. And yes, there is officially going to be some kind of mode of which the current test server from the latest leak appears to be having the USSR/Russia against the United States, with the Russians having something along the lines of an AK series of AK-47s, AK-12s, AK-74Ms, the RPK-74M, the PP-19 Bison, the ASM Vale, the SVDM, and the T-90 with the MI-24. The Americans are going to be getting something along the lines of the M4A1, the M16A4, the M249 Para, the MAC-11, the SIG XM5, the Reaper, the M1A2 Abrams, and the HA-64A. Essentially, it is like a full lineup of USSR/Russia versus the United States, which, honestly, in all reality, makes a lot more sense, especially the weapons that you have. Essentially has decided to go ahead and literally put War Thunder infantry in-game, and this is pretty much confirmed because most of these leaks have come from War Thunder itself, and honestly, we do have more than credible people, such as the European Canadian, who have leaked this, so honestly, this is true on multiple occasions. That said, I do have to say that this entire situation with War Thunder is going to be a little bit problematic for us people here in Enlisted. Mainly, a lot of people are going to say, what is the future of Enlisted? What is the point? Like, if Enlisted was, once again, made to essentially help War Thunder, what is the main purpose of having Enlisted if you have War Thunder infantry? Yeah, true, War Thunder has a lot more stuff, for example, stuff that can instantly kill squads of infantry if you don't know what you're doing, especially people who do know what they're doing, it's very deadly. But I would also have to say, Enlisted is just for World War II players, and that is going to be kind of boring if you go on, especially considering right now, because Enlisted isn't doing much, and over these past few months, it seems like Enlisted is just going into the tide of getting worse and worse. Which raises the question, what is Enlisted's direction? If the direction is to quite literally go and stay in World War II, it's an option. Except for the fact that a lot of people will be bored, and on the other hand, you have War Thunder, who potentially will be adding World War II stuff, because let's be honest, they already have some of the weapons. The PPSH-41 was already seen in the Enlisted files and in the War Thunder files, and we also have the M1A1 Thompson in both here and there. Finally, the overall situation of War Thunder makes Enlisted like a joke, because let's be honest, War Thunder is so much better in Enlisted in terms of the amount of players. Now, in terms of gameplay, arguably even better, but in terms of the grind, okay, that's a different story. But the answer to all our questions may literally lie in what War Thunder wants to do, and not what Enlisted want to do. And the main reason is, well, if War Thunder wants to have a game mode for infantry, which they are doing, and let's be honest, the War Thunder infantry game mode should be pretty fun, and it will be a new menu, okay, apparently from what we've been told. It appears that Enlisted is either gonna be forgotten, or it's just gonna be World War II, and the other hand is that a lot of people are gonna be crying out, what if Enlisted literally stops as a game, because there are Gaijin games which ended or essentially died out. But overall, in my personal opinion, a lot of people have been asking me, what is the exit plan for Enlisted? Because yeah, I can surely just die out. Where is the Enlisted content creators? Where is the Enlisted community gonna go? Because I know for a fact that a lot of the people here in this community have come from War Thunder, not wanting to play War Thunder because of the grind. I personally am that case. I'm literally one of those people. Do I still have a War Thunder account? Hell yeah! Do I literally play War Thunder? Sometimes, because it's mainly the grind that's painful. But honestly, that's it. And honestly, I don't even have an answer for you guys, because I'm so confused in my head right now regarding the entire War Thunder / Enlisted situation. But I do want to open this up to the community to see what the community thinks. And honestly, I do want to get some attention, to get the devs' attention to be exact, and see what they say regarding the entire War Thunder / Enlisted situation. Because we know for a fact that Enlisted is going to be overshadowed by War Thunder, just in terms of the numbers that War Thunder had. So without further ado, have a great day, guys. Stay tuned for further updates, I guess, and I'll see you in the next one.